drivers do, and then you can go out on the weekends and enjoy your own rigs on the trail. None of these trails will stay open if you don't get on to pirate4x4.com and look at where the different land use things are going, or go to the Rubicon Trail Foundation. God, there's so many of them. You got to get involved, come and do the cleanups and the runs, and just do every little bit, or we won't have any trails, because there's a lot of people that really don't want us out having fun on these trails, even though we're the ones that help maintain them and keep them going. So a lot of people just trying to take away some of those freedoms, so you got to get involved if you want to keep them. I think Brian's got a pretty good line now. He had to take a backup or two, but I think he's set up a little bit better than what he was when he was first starting to make that turn at the top of the hill. He was getting kind of tippy. Now he seems like he's getting his front burn. It looks like he's got a nice drive coming up on this now. One of the tricks that they'll use, he's got a winch, and we just watched John Hall do it a little bit earlier. He's got a winch on the front that goes down to his front axle, and they'll use that winch and they'll suck up their axle, and it lowers the center of gravity. It really helps a lot. Probably is one of the tricks he was using to keep them tipping over when he was on that side hill before the set of cones.
Oh yeah. Time will run. Once you get the battery in, it'll stop the clock. We have a 10-point touch.
Okay, Brian's taking this bonus line. Okay, everybody look out below him over there. Definitely look out below. If you watch, he's working his winch, and it kind of shifted when he pulled down on it. It shifted the back end over, and then I think Mikey told him, hey, maybe you want to just give a little bit of, take some of the pressure off on that. Looks like he's still got a little pressure on it, but he's not sucking it down really tight. But you got to be a little bit smart when you're watching these events. The fun thing is you get to get close to the rigs, but the bad thing is you have to be a little bit smart. You have to watch what these rigs are doing and don't get in their way. Hey Judge, how much time left for Brian? 2 minutes. He's got all the time in the world. Not in any hurry. That's one thing about Brian and Mikey, they don't panic. Mikey gave him a little bit of a rock down at the bottom, just give him a little bit smoother of a drive out. But it looks like he's got a really nice line as far as not getting his front tire and his front driver side bound up. All he's got to do is break the plane now, and he'll be done. Nice run. Let me check with the judge on his score. I think he only took the entry gate cone on the passenger side.
I haven't seen anyone go wide. No, I haven't only been watching that.
So he ended up with a 0.
There you go, dude.
Taking the bonus line, he had 2 backups, 2 progression gates.
407.
That balances each other out. He hit 1 cone and took a bonus.
Progress. 325.
I think Ryan's done. This was
So the way it works is they get no progression point for the bonus, they just get their 10 points. So that's why even though John Hall's perfect run was only 12 points instead of 13.
First 2 people did that.
Hey Brian, before you start trying to wiggle your way out of here, why don't you talk to me about that run? It was a really nice run. You slipped off the lock on the entry gate and took the passenger side cone, And I can hear your timer just went off, so you didn't have a whole lot of time left, but other than that, you made it look really nice. Got a little tippy on the downhill before the number 2 gates. Why don't you explain what you and Mikey were doing through there? Well, you know what, Jeff, we got a lot more than a little tippy down on that 2 gate. We definitely went about a foot to the left, right where we wanted to be. The driver's tire fell in that big hole, and I thought I was going to end up in the lake. So luckily, we got out with the right amount of backups. It cost us some backups, so we cleared the course. The start gate's really hard. John has a way of doing stuff that nobody else can do sometimes. We cleared that start gate, but it's hard. It's really hard to stay up that start gate. Well, you know, I know it's a little hot out here, but you're not allowed to swim in that lake, so it's a good thing you figured out a way to do it. But yeah, when I said a little tippy, I was being nice. It looked scary from up here. It definitely wasn't looking pretty. I'm happy to get up here and actually check my feet. You know, I'll tell you, it sure is nice how you and Mikey worked together, though. He got you lined up. You took it back up there. It looked like you did.